David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes, based on your hypothesis and mission parameters.
From the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
Significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 strikes data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here. We've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting them. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General.
That is all.
David, go on.
Let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Wilco, I'll need their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Alright, where's my artisanal burgers? Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
Here, General Clemens. About 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
Enemy passing right above us. I see 3 strikes on its tail.
Destroyer Calypso.
So, which one was the hardest to chew?
Missile launched.
Everyone on deck, back to your station. Get the radar up and running.
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing SAMs. Fools. They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counter-strike.
Those newly online ships are a pain. If only we had anti-ship missiles by the truckload.
Half of our surface ships have either been sunk or neutralized!
It's not an option. We can't give the brunt of the rest of the conservatives any footing. That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Why stock in salvage companies while you can?
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us?
You probably need to multiply that by 10.
That's fine by me.
Switch to anti-air weaponry!
That bandit is still on your back.
There's nowhere to run inside the bank!
If we can get him here, we'll be able to save a lot of boys in Farbanti.
Okay. Destroyed.
Not a drill! I repeat, not a drill!
Fighting through helicopters isn't as easy as you might think. Engine room, fire up the turbines!
Enemy fleet up ahead.
If this size fleet were headed to Farbanti, Osea would have a tough fight.
Well, looks like it's gonna be the 3 of us. Ready, Captain Trigger?
You betcha. Not a single ship's gonna make the port.
Why did we get so close? Drop a bomb line to hit something. These ships.
Prioritize high-threat targets and groups of hostiles. Generals need a special weaponry as well.
30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great, keep it up!
We ain't done yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
Target's been
Lieutenant
wiped
General
out.
Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized.
Missile!
Mostly the work of 3 strikes. Just an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. We won't have many on board, but convince them that we don't need 3 strikes.
Yes, sir.
We're on contact with the second one.
Box 2.
If they're gone, that means we have less than half our forces left.
Sir, there's a few of them. They've done damage to the port and ship.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay.
All right. We've wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
See some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I'd predicted.
I'm sorry, sir. This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief
Rear Admiral Samuel Prin, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
Came in for a picnic, found ourselves in a marathon.
I thought you said this was gonna be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. With a picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer.
Target destroyed. Let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
Can't let Trigger hog the spotlight.
Target eliminated. Target was not struck.
Eagle 2-5, follow me. You're the ones who'll take the kill.
4 MiG-31s approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. They're at 310, altitude 2,000.
This is a roadie. Hold my time until our rear catches up. Stay back. You're not equipped for air to air. Please look up machine gun. Engaging.
Target destroyed. Enemy has a lock. Evade.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Don't fight the dust just yet. Defending for marching is our job. Aegis ashore was hit. It went offline. That aircraft evaded all that anti-air fire? You have to be kidding me.
Missile away.
That MiG-31's not firing any missiles.
They must have scrambled without changing weaponry.
Unable to fire missiles. I know how that feels, but that's no reason to go easy on you.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Warfighters incoming at super low altitude with bearing 015. We have a report that 3 strikes is among them. We have no further intel. We're sorry. Contact report.
Roger that. Leave the rest to us. Master Squadron, EL Squadron, clear to engage.
The helicopter designated by the recon team has exited the combat zone.
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates. Lost control. Returning to base. I'm on about you. You always have aircraft problems when 3 strikes is around. No joke. I lost control. Running out of time. Don't waste it. Let's go.
All aircraft, your performance is disappointing. Pick it up. The attack will fail.
You're gonna regret not bringing target back.
Splashed. He dodged it.
Strider 1, locked on target. Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metas and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
We have to fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this.
Bridge to CIC. Multiple smoke points from the port.
If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat.
The Hunter drone has reached the target.
Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command to the officer. Don't turn drone to a real war. You don't see it, do you? It's imagination. Use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives.
Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat.
Anti-air combat. Breaking out of lock.
Enemy's got a lock.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Let's do.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Here it comes. Bring back. Stay with me. Roger that.
Missile away. Target hit.
Hostile eliminated. That's the way to do it.
Strider 1, bombs away. Target eliminated. Target designated by Tucker 04 exited the combat zone. Trigger, don't push your luck on a damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to. Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Maintain course to return for resupply. Strider 1, missile launched.
Locked on.
Those are burned. We got it.
Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile? Is the terminal guy
guidance! Get away from that UAV!
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit!
Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there? Picture it. Salvation! The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it, you're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Lucian, head back. I want that 100% survival rating.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear?
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
We've been hit! Some of the ship's been torn apart!
Strider 1, locked on target. Target eliminated.
You know what my old commander used to say? Far better to regret firing than to regret not firing!
Resupply. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
Breaking lock! Evading!
Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Impact, now!
Trigger has destroyed the target.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat.
This one's mine.
Bandit down!
This must be that three-strike guy who wrote his horse was talking about. 1 million lives gone! Picture it! Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
We got a stubborn one on my ass.
Target acquired.
Strider 1, target acquired. Strider 1, missile launched. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Three strikes is still marked.
Damn coward shooting us from beyond our range.
3 minutes remaining.
All aircraft. We have not caused sufficient damage to the enemy. We're running out of time.
Oh shit. Think you can do this, Trigger?
All SU-37s have been destroyed.
Just gonna keep it all straight. It'd be tough if we let him hound us.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Trigger, splash the bandit. Bandit on me.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Deliverance!
Contact imminent.
Enemy has a lock.
Missile away.
Locked on bandit. Fox 2.
2 minutes remaining. Strider 1, bandit splashed. Miss, target still active. Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Strider 1, locked on target. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Maintain course to return for resupply. Strider 1, watch your tail.
Strider 1, this is... Strider 1, this is Control Tower.
Missile, evading.
The risen senior military officer has fled the combat zone. Missile away.
Thanks. I need to have my back.
Trigger.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Missile.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Bandit down.
Caution.
Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. 1 minute remaining. The helicopter designated by the recon team has exited the combat zone. Strider 1, missile away.
Bandit shut down. Shaking off enemy lock.
Bandit down. Seconds remaining. Missile launched. Target shot down. Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected.
Trigger, enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. Missile.
Locked on. This one's a goner.
Strider 1, locked on target. Strider 1, Fox 2.
Well done. You managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by. Warning, 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, SU-47s.
Lanza, missile, behind you! Lanza!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream.
That's those damn bats.
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw.
What the? Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started.
Missile.
I repeat, withdraw.
Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down.
They're responding. You goddamn idiots.
You call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
We can go to hell together. Brother and sister?
I have you down. I'll take point.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, you killed it. 2 on 1.
What are you calling a wuss?
Shit! Can you go crazy outside the job screen?
As long as I've got you and a strong mantis of doom.
The bats seem to have enhanced their ECM capabilities.
Righto. They're trying to make you chase one so the other can get on your ass.
Fire verification complete.
Fire!
Strider 1, missile away. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
We can shoot them down. They'll change your lives.
Strider 1, return to the operation area.
Alert.
The next round is ready to fire.
Fire!
Fox 2!
Missile. Missile.
You touched you! I'm gonna screw you over!
Fight. Screens to it.
Trigger, you gotta watch your own back.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Range, missile!
Missile.
You did it, Trigger!
Missile.
You idiot. Stay focused. Take down 3 strippers.
Missile.
I told you not to call me an idiot!
Only 1 left. You run them down together. With the test probe, we move you, Trigger.
shell detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Girl's gone from crazy to bonkers.
Just kill me, 3 strikes! Strikes! I'll kill you!
She was psycho.
Enemy has a lock on you. Target hit. Target hit. Strider 1, missile launched.
You wanna kill me, right? Come on, I'm all yours!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole.
Unidentified aircraft. Eject. Eject now.
No! I know we're just going to heaven. So I'm gonna be on the moon again, and I'm getting ready for you, dude. 3 strikes. 3 strikes.
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Pitch angle at +2 degrees.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all Strangler Erosion forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted.
Fusion, no, stop it!
Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass!
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
we've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet!
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's Anchorhead, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of Anchorhead.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.